All right. Why did I? You see, this mic is acting crazy. Oh man, let's do this again. Let's go ahead and bring in Albert. All that time I was talking, nobody was hearing. That's crazy. Well, we could do it again, and I'll do it with Albert. I don't mind because I was talking about goose, the goose that's loose. But I don't know why my mic should have not been off. That's you see, things weird things are happening. It continues to happen. But let's go ahead and bring in Albert. Albert, can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right, there we go. What's up, man?
I'm alright.
Well, good evening. Welcome to my Minority Matter. My name is Rick. In case you didn't hear me from before,
Can you give me some popcorn?
I was having some kind of technical difficulties with my mic, but it's back and working again. So I've been talking for like 14 minutes by myself. But we could go back and talk about George, George the Goose. The Goose, I put his link on the chat room. I want all my subscribers to subscribe to his channel, support George. He is an awesome goose, very smart, smarter than a lot of people that I know. And his personality is such a beautiful thing. I highly recommend for us in my channel to go watch his channel because it helps with stress and anxiety. And if you're suffering from, you know, anxiety or depression, um, videos like George is very helpful, and he puts out videos daily, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a very very good thing, and I'm so glad that I ran into George, his channel, and he's an amazing bird. I mean, he's not a bird. He's a goose. He's a silly goose. He's a great goose, and he. I am a subscriber and a big loyal subscriber to him. Um, let's see what's going on here. Um, why is this like this? Okay, we'll just leave it on here. Because I don't know why is it like that. But I was talking real quick about um Walgreens and how right now, let me see here. Here it is. All right, so I was talking about this opiate issue that's going on. It's still a problem. You see, they like to focus on something and just hammer it down and like beat it down to the ground. But yet the ones that are responsible for these opiate issues is the doctors, is the government. But then now they're trying to put the blame on the people, like it's the people's fault. And as these companies like Walgreens and CVS fault. It's not their fault. It's the doctors that prescribe these medicines fault. Like sue the doctors. Don't sue CVS and Walgreens. They're the providers. They just, send out the medication. They you see, this is the problem. The doctors is the one that prescribing the medicine, so Walgreens has it, so they have to, they follow with the doctor's orders, so then with the stuff, and they off you go. Um, like I don't see why Walgreens should be responsible for this opiate issue. It's not their fault. It's directly the doctor's fault and the government's fault for not regulating it and not like administering it. Like it's oh man. And the fact that Walgreens is, constantly being sued for these opiate um issues in different counties. Ohio looks like there's like two counties that are trying to sue Walgreens because of the opiates. And in 2013, Walgreens settled a lawsuit for 80 million, um, which is crazy because they don't they just supply the prescription medicines. They do not like they don't prescribe it to the patients. They don't write out the scripts to the patients. That the doctors. So in reality, this is a doctor's issue. This is a doctor's problem. It's not Walgreens' problem. But they still want to crack down on Walgreens and CVS and all these other pharmacies that are out there that are filling these orders. It seems like in 2016 through 2012, Walgreens ordered 31% more oxycodone and hydrocodone pills per store on average than any CVS pharmacies, and that's 73% more than any other pharmacies nationwide. That's Walgreens. A lot of people go to Walgreens, and doctors are putting these prescriptions out, and what do you think they're gonna do? They're just gonna be like, no, they're gonna have to get that medicine and try to fill those medicines for their patients. And I don't see why Walgreens should be held accountable for that. I believe that the doctors should be, so like, if they want to sue someone, sue the doctors that are prescribing the medications. How about that? They're the ones that started the problem. Well, they're the ones that should fix the problem. Is the doctors. And the fact that they're going to be pushing out Suboxone more than opiates, it's a very scary thing, and it's happening right now as we speak. People are getting into Suboxone, and everyone's trying to switch over to Suboxone. And what's going to happen? People are going to get addicted to Suboxone, and they're going to be big problems a year from now. Mark my words. Suboxone is not the answer to this problem, and they just want to continue to push it like it's the miracle drug, and it's not the miracle drug. But yeah, it's just a really big time mess. It is a mess. It's a mess that they created. They're the ones that brought it here, and now they're trying to blame it on the people and blame it on Walgreens and blame. No, blame the government, blame the doctors. They're the ones are pushing these pills. These representatives that go to these doctors' office every day and bring them goodies and bring them gifts and all this good stuff. And then they're like, "Yeah, can you push this medicine? Okay, no problem. Oh, what's it for? Oh, yeah, it's for pain. Don't worry about it. Don't read the side effects." That's what they did with Suboxone. Like, I swear to God, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna print out all the side effects from Suboxone and I'm gonna take it to my clinic. I go, did you know this what this pill does to people? What it really does? And then see what they say. And I'm most likely gonna record it because it's like it's incredible that these people are just passing out these Suboxone like it's like Tic Tacs, like that's the new answer to opiates. I mean, you're going from, oh man. you know, Pain management, it should be pain management. If you go to pain management, it's for a reason, and it's for people that have chronic pain. I am a person that deals with chronic pain on a daily basis, and I need to deal with this pain because of all my surgeries that I've gone through, and it's a mess. My body's a little mess right now, and I'm hurting. And that's why I myself am in a pain management program. And now, actually, on Monday, I'll be going to a new pain management. And happy 420 for those who are watching. It's 720 here, so it's 420 somewhere. I have a little joint, the littlest joint I think I've had this year, but it does have a little punch inside. I did put a kind of like it's like hash I put inside, and it was like a little rock that I had, so I put it inside this joint. So I'm really excited to smoke it because it's really gonna get me going, and make me feel a little bit better than what I did earlier. Um, but I think, like, it's Walgreens is not like the problem, you know. It's not the problem. It's like okay, like, remember back in the days when Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it. So what? You're gonna sue Coca-Cola because they had cocaine in it and stuff? Like, no, all they did was switch out the ingredients and made it, without the, like, without the without the craziness, I call it. You know, you start getting hallucinations or whatever from the cocaine and the drink and coke. And doctors need to write out scripts for for Coca-Cola with cocaine and give it to give it to the patients. And heroin too. Heroin, it was another drug, and then they banned it because it was just like it was just killing people and making people really bad. Same thing goes with fentanyl. That's another one they're just going after. So it's like, all right, they're going after all these medications, but how about the other medications that they don't even talk about? You know, the ones that are worse than pain opiates. No, they don't talk about it. It's not for us to talk about it. It's just pick a topic of the year, and then go on from there. It's a fucking mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And the opiate, that's not gonna go away. Poppies are always gonna be around. You know, either it's not gonna go away. It's just not. It's not. It's not. And okay. So you know, it's a thing that it's a problem. It's a big problem. It's a nationwide problem, but it shouldn't have gotten to this point. It shouldn't have gotten to this point. Let's see. I'm just looking over some of the stuff here from the report on Walgreens. But yeah, and you know, they're getting all these, you know, Florida was a big problem down there. You know, shit. Walgreens were buying double the amount of average of their opiates to fill out the prescriptions that doctors were sending to them for their patients. And, you know, that's a lot. You know, double the amount for almost every Walgreens in Florida. And then the doctors are the ones pushing these pills, but yet Walgreens is the ones getting in trouble because of the doctors. I don't know. That just, for me, that screams bullshit. You know, the problem here is these pain clinics and these pill mills, that's what they call them, pill mills, that are causing all these problems and pushing out these pills. And there's other ways, other forms, you know, even for me. Like I dropped down from my pain medications that I was really high and I got down to as low as I could. And I'm at the point that it's like I'm struggling just to keep going every day. I'm struggling just to be alive with this pain, and it's a big struggle. It's not easy, and I try my best every day, but my best is not enough, and I'm suffering. Like today, I couldn't even go to my appointment. Like this whole week, like it was like it started what Tuesday, I couldn't go to my appointment. Wednesday, I couldn't go because I didn't feel good for my appointment. Yes, today I didn't feel good. I didn't go for my appointment. I do have an appointment tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And that one, yes, I am going to go because it's going to be sunny and it's going to be cold, but I should be able to make it there okay and be able to do what I need to do my blood work, get everything done. Um, let's see here. It's funny because in Michigan, a Walgreens pharmacist purchased a gun to protect himself after the company refused to improve security following it was 2007 robbery. Uh, that's it's crazy because people do go rob Walgreens for their opiates, for the pills. But they said here, and that's why he's suing Walgreens because the pharmacist shot at the two masked gunmen during the robbery attempt on an overnight shift. No one was harmed, but the pharmacist was fired and sued Walgreens. And he had warned them and told them, listen, we got to protect ourselves. We need some security. Nothing. They didn't provide any security or nothing. And it's why you need to get to that extent because of these pain medications. It's just so weird. And you think things are going to get better if they can take away these pills from the people? Guess what? It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Robbery, theft, all this stuff is going to start going up. Mark my words. This is not the end. It's just the beginning of a big freaking nightmare. And the government wants to step in and regulate and do all these things, but they're the ones that fucked it up in the beginning to start off with. Because all these medications, they come from overseas. They don't come from here. A lot of these medications come from China. They come from South Korea. Like, they're the ones making the medications and then bringing it over. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's just the problem right now. It's like this epidemic with these pain medications. It's not just only oxycodone, but it's also hydrocodone. It's also tramadol. It's also anything that's an opiate, and then it's a pain medication. Then they're just problems already, and it's just horrible. The system is so messed up. It is so messed up, and it's I blame the doctors. I blame the reps. This is not something that just happened overnight. This opiate problem has been going on for decades and decades. Like, people went to war in China because of opiates. It's just not new. This is not new at all. This is like, it feels like it's like a rerun. It's a rerun. This happened. These battles happen all the time. Hey, what's up, Edwin? What's going on, man? Hope you had safe travels. We're talking. Let me see if I could put the Zoom ID number out and just get that Zoom ID on here. Hopefully, I want to know what happened to the plane ride. Well, I know you made it okay because you're on here, so that's a very good thing. Let me go ahead and put the Zoom ID number. There you go. That's the Zoom ID number. So if you want to come on the show, you can come on down. And it's a good evening for us here. Just a lot of rain, that's all, and a lot of pain. Glad he made it safe. I'm glad to be seeing his chat there in the chat room. I'm gonna actually light up this joint and have me a nice smoke. Yeah. And you see, they're the ones that are causing the problem. It's not the patients. The patients, if they have pain and they're living in pain, well, guess what? They need pain medication. Like, for me, I have chronic pain. It's documented, and it's like I've had it for 8 years now, and that's something that's not going to go away easily. And if they do take away my medication, they have to replenish it with something else. And I have to be under monitored. It has to be monitored, and that's what I do on a monthly basis. I submit a urine or blood sample, and they test my blood and make sure I have the medicine inside of me. Oh man, but people are making really big killings off of this medication. I know, right? That's crazy. I mean, it's good profits, but like, there's other things that are happening that the government now is trying to crack down on that. And it was bumpy. I knew it was bumpy. I knew it was gonna be hard landing. because I told you about the crosswinds. Remember from the north, the crosswinds is the airport is gonna, and uh, but you made it safe, and that's good. That's what counts. But these opiate stories, because I keep like that's what they're focusing on is opiates, all different types of opiates. Opiates is the word of the day, like Vicodin, Percocet, Oxycodone, all those pain medicines. It's under the gun right now, and they're taking a closer look at it. And I think medicine, if they're gonna be having like pain or pain, it shouldn't be just a pain clinic where you just go and just get no. It should be done with a pain management doctor that helps with pain and that has alternate, ways of helping with pain instead of just passing the pill and be like, all right, here, there you go. But that doesn't answer my problems with my fucking pain. You keep giving me the pills, but not giving me something that's actually helpful. It's not helpful at all, and it's causing me, like myself, it's like my future to be in jeopardy. A lot of people commit suicide because of this shit, because of the pain I'm in. A lot of people commit suicide. Chronic pain will turn someone suicidal easily. That's why I take the medications I take to calm me down and not be depressed and not, and then doing the show too, which is a distraction. So it helps me not focus on the craziness. But pain after a major operation is like it's hell. And it's for me it's just too much for me. It's too much pain that I deal with on a daily basis. It's to the point that my teeth hurt. That's how much pain that I be in. And but I think a person should be going to see a doctor, a proper doctor, and getting it from a proper doctor, not just any doctor could prescribe any medications. I think it's bullshit. Well, yeah, you're 20 minutes late from touring around the storms. I kind of figured that. I knew that it was gonna be it was a little tough ride, tough shaky ride. I just couldn't do it because the way my body feels. I'm like fuck that. I'm like, can I fly out tomorrow? Just change my ticket. Just that's one thing too. If I do fly, I always look at the radar, and I always look at the radar to make sure that through my travels there's no problems weather-wise, because I don't want to get on a plane and then I got to go through a cold front, and I don't want the whole freaking ride to be shaky. Like I wouldn't travel. I'd be like, nope, I'm out of here. Give me my ticket, change my shit. I'll be back tomorrow. I was like, no, man. I'll change it. I know they charge. I think they charge like $50 or like to change your ticket, $50 to $100. It's like it's crazy.
Man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like, but my ticket's only $60 and you're charging me $100 to change it. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? You imagine that? It's like, wait, but I only paid 60 and you're charging me $100 now. It's crazy. Sometimes what I do is when I purchase the ticket, I'll purchase it with the insurance. And sometimes they have like the travel insurance that I always put. And if I can't make it or fly out on that day, that I won't be penalized. The insurance, it don't cost that much, but it's good to have it because like let's say for instance some shit happens like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to fly out tomorrow, right? Let's pretend I'm supposed to fly out tomorrow. It's raining now, right? How about I have a fucking roof leak? and now I gotta attend to that, and I don't have time to pack my shit because I'm dealing with a fucking leak. And then tomorrow I'm supposed to fly out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to fly out because I got to get the roofer here and all this bullshit. I need to push it towards a Saturday or Sunday leaving. And and if you have the insurance, sometimes they just swap it and there's no problem. But if you don't have it, it's like a 50, it's like 50 to $100 change fee and shit. But shit happens. If you pay the $21 for insurance, you have the option to change the flight even up to the last day. You see, I was just talking about that, dude. $21 is what it costs. Okay, that's cool. It's very worth the $21 to be able to change your flight date and all the way up to, yeah, you said it 2 times. Yeah. Yeah, if it's the flight, okay. There's a chance that you probably won't be able to go that day or something may happen, right? Or something happens. It's good to have that insurance because shit happens. You there getting ready and stuff, and all of a sudden your stomach starts hurting, and then you're not feeling good, and then you need to go to the hospital, and you can't take this flight, and you have to cancel the flight or change the date on it for another date. Um, you don't want to be hit with $100 fee. You just don't. It fucking sucks. Like $100 is $100. That's someone's groceries and shit for the week. Like fuck that. $21, you get the insurance. If anything happens, you're covered. If anything happens to your luggage, it's covered. It's a lot of shit, it's pretty good, especially for vacations. If you're going, let's say, um fuck it, we're going to Cancun, or we're going, somewhere, right? And you need to come back home sooner because it was an emergency, and it has to cut your trip in half, and you have to get home right away. Like when you call to change, they're gonna give you a higher fee. You're gonna have to pay more money if you don't have the insurance, because you could switch it, and there would be no problem on the date, even on the date of return. That's how good, it's good to get the insurance, because shit happens. Shit happens. People die every day. Things happen every day. You know, sometimes you need to get up and go. You can't stay. You have to go. You just change the date and just go. You know, it's just uh talking about vacation. Go to Cayman Islands, or go to Jamaica, or go to Baja, California, or people take little trips, but trips that are not that far. You know, that it's close. It's not like you know flying to fucking Hawaii or another country. It's a long flight. For us in the East Coast, I'm in the Northeast. Yeah, it's a long flight for me because fuck, I'm all the way above New York, here in Connecticut, and the airport. Well, if I'm gonna fly, depending, sometimes there's direct flights out of my airport. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes I have to fly. I will have to fly from my airport to New York, and then from New York to wherever I'm gonna go. Sometimes that happens. I don't like those type of flights. I did it one time just to see. They put me on a freaking propeller plane. It's a propeller. Fucking propeller plane. And the fucking plane was the most turbulent fucking ride of my life. That shit was that was so scary. And then it was weird because there was only 10 seats. There's only 10 seats. And I'm looking around, I'm looking at the other passengers, right? and it's only 10 of us. So I was like, have you ever flown like this before? I asked the people, and they're like, no, this is our first time too. And one of the guys was like, no, I took him this right before. He says it's a little bumpy, but we'll get there pretty quick. I was like, bumpy? Like, I don't like turbulence. And holy moly, this plane had turbulence. Oh my goodness. That ride was like my ride from hell. That was one of my rides from hell. I think the one I was going to Phoenix was even worse because the plane dropped like 10,000 feet. And then the engines, you hear the engines roaring and pushing the plane back up. Oh man, but the way we were going down, I was like, oh shit. And then I was counting in my head because I was like, the seconds is basically how many thousand feet you're dropping. And then all of a sudden, when he hit the engines and that you could hear the because I was right by the wing, and you hear the engines like working like like super hard and fought out whatever we were in and brought the plane like we were going right back upwards like going up and that was a crazy plane ride. One, I think it was like one or two people got hurt. Like I saw them too, because I had my seatbelts on, and all of a sudden when that shit happened, they're fucking like they like from their seats they hit the top of the where the lights are, the compartment with the luggage compartment on the top. Yo, they went straight up and hit that like hard as fuck too, and they're like, "Oh, fucked up there," and I have my eyes closed. I close my eyes. I'm like, this is crazy, and I'm like, I'm still counting down, and then when I hear the engines roar and I feel the pullback, oh man, it was nice to feel that pullback, and it was scary. He's like, even the pilot came on and spoke. He's like, Um, yeah, that was a little scary, huh? I was like, hell yeah, it's fucking scary. Fucking almost take a shit on myself. But that propeller flight, that was my first time getting on a propeller plane. Even when I went to the Bahamas, like from Florida, it wasn't propeller, it was a jet. You get there and it's close too. It's like 35 minutes or so, 30 minutes from Miami. Oh, for Fort Lauderdale, either or. I used to fly out of Fort Lauderdale a lot in Florida. Fort Lauderdale is easier on the traffic. It's easier on like from the desk of where you go and check in to where you go from security onto the airplane is very close. That's what's cool about Fort Lauderdale. And then when I fly in, I like to if I do fly down, I don't know, I can't get on a plane. I'm not clear to get on planes or fly anywhere or do other things that I want to do. I'm not clear for that. Um, oh man, but the airport is a small airport for Lauderdale. It's pretty small, and they have all the big lines, the big airlines, and it's so much faster, right? Miami International Airport. Oh man, that airport's it's not okay. Miami, yeah, right. Um, the airport there is big. The runways are big. Sometimes it will take you a half an hour just to get off the plane when you land from when you land because of traffic or other things, and it doesn't go directly to You know, there's you have to do so many things just to get to your freaking your where they're disembark. Um, Miami is just a lot of walking. It is they because there's a lot of restaurants in there too, and there's like a lot of things, stores and shit like that. It's like a mall too. Not a mall, but it's like they have a lot of stores and restaurants and stuff like that. And it's a pretty big airport. Like to get there, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's a bitch. Especially when you're gonna take off. It could be a little bitch. When you get there, it's just a long walk, and then you get to where your bags. You pick up your bags, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. Miami's a lot. Um, yeah, especially when they have this gate closed and you have to walk all the hell over and stuff. Like, nah. I prefer Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, you could park your car, you go inside, check in your bag, get your ticket, go over to the security, do the security, and then you're at the gate. The gate's not far, and it's pretty cool sometimes flying out of there. It could be a little turbulent on the way up, but once you get up, it gets better out of Fort Lauderdale. It's just because it's windy. Florida. I could tell everybody a lot about Florida. I lived there for a long time. Shit. Lived there for almost all my life. I only been living in Connecticut for what, 7 years? 7 years I've been living in Connecticut. But I spent a lot of time in Florida, South Florida, and I could tell everyone my opinions on Florida and everything that goes on there. I there's a lot of cool places, and there's some crazy places. Damn, I need to get my water. Shit. But hey Jessica, what's up? I
Let's go.
um, but in Florida, like the thunderstorms, that's what fucking drove me crazy. That was like that was it for me. Like because I just had recently had like I had the neck surgery and stuff. This is back and this is my PTSD. This is the crazy shit. Um 2011, and like it's like during this time I didn't have like the surgery or anything cuz I didn't have the surgery until January, and I was going through all the doctors and all the bullshit and like trying to figure out what's going on. And yeah, it was a fucking nightmare. It was a nightmare. And if anybody wants to come to the show, I put the Zoom ID number, but I could put it out again. Let me see if I have it in here. Yeah, I could put it out again. But yeah, what drove me out of Florida was the thunderstorms because with all the metal that I had in my neck, I couldn't take the thunderstorms. I couldn't take it. It was just way too much pain, too much aches. Like the thunderstorms were so hyped, I couldn't take the energy. The energy was so strong. And I used to live pretty close to the Everglades. I lived in Broward, I lived in Miramar, and that was in Broward County at the time. And then when I broke my neck, but like the thunderstorms used to roll off like from the Everglades and come like our way, and man, it was real big booms, like big lightning strikes and big sound, and that energy was just driving me crazy. I was in so much pain. The rain was just bothering me. I had to get out of there. If not, it was just not good for me. I had to leave. Those thunderstorms were way too much for the metal that I had in my neck. I couldn't take it. Like it was like something like pulling in my neck. Like it was like that pain, like that pulling, like it was like all that metal, like how I feel now, because I could feel it inside, and I know where the screws are, and I know where the plates are, and all the stuff in my neck, all that equipment. I could feel it, and that means cold weather's coming. Real cold weather's coming. So this Friday night, the low temperatures here is gonna jump into maybe the single digits with the wind, and I'm my bones and my body is feeling it. It's a change, you know. I'm not used to um the change of the season like that. Even though I have this injury for 8 years now. Um, the metal, um, I'm not still not used to it. My neck, I could feel it very weird, very weird. Especially in the back of my neck. It's like always having a strained neck. And I go to therapy, doing therapy for the longest. I wasn't able to go today because it was raining and I wasn't feeling good. So I was like, fuck that. I'm done. I was like, fuck the pain. I was in so much pain and I wasn't feeling good today. I was just not feeling good. So I canceled, and I know the lady who does the scheduling. She's the one that picked up the phone. So I was like, "Well, how's how's the day for tomorrow? Can I come in tomorrow to see if I could do my therapy, instead of today?" So they gave me a 2 o'clock appointment for tomorrow. So I am still going to therapy, even though I'm fucking hurting and my neck is like crazy. But I'm still going to my appointment tomorrow, even though I had to postpone it, and you know, shit happens, But I could go to my physical therapy. It's an hour, get that done, and then bring my ass back home because Friday night is gonna be cold. And not only that, but we're gonna have Athena that's probably gonna be coming on tomorrow, and we'll touch bases with her tomorrow and see if we could get her back on here. She's just I need to have her scheduled in for her time because she's such good energy. She has like the way she talks, the way she's like her energy. You could feel it. She's so for me it's welcoming because like she is hyped and she has like she comes with good intentions, you know. Fucked up shit happens, but she comes with good intentions. And hopefully she'll come out and she'll help us out. We'll do some readings tomorrow, do some psychic readings, and maybe she does a lot of stuff. She's magical. Like when I watch her, when I listen to her, like I just because I seen her before in video. So in my head, I'm picturing her out like what she's doing, and she's very vocal, and when she's talking, I just stay quiet. I stay quiet. I just listen to her because she's so like it's so natural. It's so like organic. You know, you could tell. Good people, but fucked up shit happens. You get fucking arrested and shit for trespassing. And shit happens. And especially when you're trying to like protect trees or wildlife or some kind of, for a cause, and then they cause you to fucking go to jail. It's like that's bullshit. That's like fucked up. Because it's like people should be thinking the same. If it's not good, then why, like, don't, I don't know. It's just they need to leave the trees alone. They're trying to plant 20 million trees. I go, yeah, you keep planting 20 million trees, and they're taking like maybe triple of that every year. So those 20 million ain't nothing. That's nothing. They need more. They need to plant a lot more than 20 million. 20 million is such a low number. Such a low number. But anyhow, let me give me a bottle of water. I'll be right back and say, what's up, Edwin, again? And yes, you guys that's listening. And whoever else is listening, thank you very much. I'll be right back. I just got to get a bottle of water. I thought I had a bottle of water, but I didn't bring a bottle of water. I got to go get it. Oh, man, my body's cracking. My body hurts. I'm about to break down. Oh, man. Oof. It's raining. Man, if it was later and this rain was happening, it would have been snow because this was supposed to be snow and it turned out to be rain. Next week, we're supposed to get snow. So I don't know. we got, I don't know because they keep switching the numbers on the snow for here for next week. But yeah, it's like I like I like good people together, like a good group of people together on the show, and other fellow psychics. Um, I like positive, you know, positive people that believe in energy and stuff like that, and that can pick up energy and call you on your bullshit. That's my energy. My energy is very strong. Trust me, I can smell bullshit from a mile away. Like it's just that's how my mind is, and that's how I pick up on people's energy. I could tell you if you're good. I could tell you if you're a piece of shit, and that's just the way it is. And it doesn't take me a long time to figure it out. You know, it all comes out with the energy from how you're talking and the just the way the energy is. You can feel it. You feel it out, and it's pretty cool. It's energy. If man, if everyone has this, they have this talent. It's just on some people they just they don't feel it, they don't see it, but it's there. It's there. Everyone has this, you know. For me, I just feel like I was knocked into like turbo mode, with everything I've gone through. It's just like my body's just so charged up, you know. When you say you die and come back, that happened to me. I died and came back, and it's just been a ride ever since then. It's just trying to figure out why am I still alive. It's like, why are we here? Why is things happening the way they are? Why people can't get along? Like it's just so much things that start my head, and it's like we're so little, we're so little, and yet we're like fleas onto this planet. We're fleas, and it's like, or mosquitoes if you want to call them mosquitoes, and we just eat up on this planet. And it's sad, that it has come down to, you know, because everything is so processed, even the food. Um, you- it's like, oh man, if I could see the fields of like cows and the fields of chickens and all this stuff, and I could see it, and it's so like it's so weird that they have to like mass produce this food to us, and it's a lot. Every year they depend on it, and see, that's why a lot of people turn vegan because they start thinking about the animals and then what they go through. And I feel the feeling, and because I've spoken to vegans before, and I'm not a vegan, but sometimes it makes me want to be one. Um, just because I don't know, because it's like it's other animals, and I just feel weird, like trying to eat another animal. It's like because I eat chicken, and I'm like, oh man, like you start thinking of the chicken, and it just feels weird. It's like I don't want to eat the chicken. I want the chicken to just go all around and start plucking around there and live out its life and die, and you know, not have me eat it. I don't want to eat it. So it's like it's crazy. It's really nuts. It's especially the way they mass produce food. Like, oh man, if you see how they mass produce, um it's really wild. It's really it's like a 24-hour thing, 7 days a week. It's just an ongoing process. Like these plants don't close. Like I can see all those chickens, being processed and cut up, and it's weird because like some of these packs of meat, right? Because the chicken, they come in two parts, right? So two drumsticks, two thighs, two breasts, right? When you go to the store, they're selling you like six breasts together, you know, and then you don't even know if those breasts are from the same, like if the pair are there. Maybe there's six different chickens that you're eating, you know. Each piece of chicken can be a different bird. It's not the same bird. It's another bird, and like the drumsticks too. There's only like a chicken only has two drumsticks. If you're eating like five drumsticks, that could possibly be five different chickens you're eating from. It's just, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's not cool. The animals, they deserve so much better. And I don't know. I get passionate about it because then I start seeing it and I see the humane part of it. It's very disturbing. And how you doing? A cosmic convergence. How you doing? Good evening. I put out the Zoom ID number, so if you definitely want to come on through, it's all cool. Um, we're just talking about this mass production and like the mass killing of animals on a daily basis because people don't think about that. And trust me, there's a lot of people, and you know, there could be only a limited amount of animals. Um, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like stories of animals, like the abuse. Um, I'm sure there is, and there's probably plenty of it. And poor animals, Um, man, the abuse. I'm just thinking of the abuse and how they used to, back in the days, man. Phew. Oh man, and it's not any worse now. It's like Right. Jessica, you see, Jessica needs to be on this show too. Come on, girl. Come on here. Just come with your voice and your, because I like when I talk with her, especially things like this. She knows we get really good into it because it really starts hitting like it starts just like playing with like the emotions because it's starting to piss me off too because it's just there's a lot of products and stuff that are like they use and test on like animals. They test products on animals. They still do that. As much as they can tell you no, yeah, right. They still doing that. And and all the mice and other stuff that scientists are experimenting on, especially with drugs and different types of drugs, just to see, if it would be good for us. I'm not a fucking rat, motherfucker. Like, why the hell are you testing on a fucking rat? Test it on your ass. See if it does anything to you. Leave those fucking rats alone. They just want to test it to make sure it's good for us based on a rat. That's got to be crazy. That's got to be crazy. That's crazy. So if you want to join the show, it's a good time to come on. I'm standing by. Um, but that's just poor things. Yeah, but and then you see the ones they do test on, they look like shit. They get like these freaking reactions and stuff, and they just look like fucking jokers. They're like if you like you can see pictures of reactions to different tests, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Um, and for what? Were we made? Were we like made to be consuming all this crazy shit? No, we weren't born to be consumed by all this bullshit they're trying to pass to us. Like, it's crazy. It's nuts. There's so many ugh. And then the thing is that they don't really think like that. They don't care. They don't care. As long as they're getting 200, what is it, like $500 for a purse, like $250 for a wallet or something, and they use leather and whatever, it's just, I don't know. I mean, if the animal dies, it dies. But it's like these people, they want fashion and all this leather and all this like you just see how many animals they kill by what they're wearing. It's just nuts. It's like no, we just take the leftovers from what they cut off. Like, ew, I mean, I don't know. I mean, purses could be made like differently too. It could be made out of paper. You know, you can make different like out of cotton or even hemp. You know, why they have to use leather for a freaking purse and all these expensive purses too. Like there's like I don't know. There's so many. I can't even think of. It's like they have expensive purses that are like it'll take you a few years to be able to pay for it. That's how crazy expensive some of these products are. What a markup. That's such crazy. And it's all because of like the name or whatever, you know. There's a difference between, you know, a knockoff and a legit, purse, that's there's very expensive purses out there. And why? I don't know. Fuck that. Who's gonna pay like 15,000, 20,000 for a fucking purse? Get out of here. Those the ultra rich, if they want, they could come and sponsor my show. No, that'll be helpful. Yeah, they buy these crazy, clothing and you know, it's just I don't know. Everybody's world is different. There's like so many different worlds. Like we all live different worlds. It's one world, but many eyes and many ways we interpret the world. Um, it's we're all individuals. Yeah, and this world is in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. Hmm. It's gonna be like a girl having cramps during her period, and you don't want to fuck with her, especially when she has her period. Like, get out of here. Like, hit the road, Jack. I'm out of here. No, just run. Make a shirt, just run. But mm-mm. Yeah, no, they slaughter so much animals, and like you should, like in my head and how I see it and how they do it. Instead of putting the animal at least to sleep, at least put the animal to sleep. Nah, they don't do that. They don't do that. That's too much money to put an animal to sleep, like a humane way. Nope. They fucking cut them. They cut them and just bleed out. It's disgusting. They drown like there's chickens that they do and they drown them. They go in alive and they come out dead. Like they drown them, and it's just, man. There's so much things I see, and I'm just seeing it, and I don't even like don't watch it on or no channels or nothing, but I just vision it, and it's a lot, all to make a little for you to have a chicken on your Caesar salad. Like what the fuck? Like I don't know. Nobody really monitors where we get our food from. No one ever questions where we get our food from. Or how many times where has it been, like how they processed it, like who made it. It's not for you to know. It's just a cheese and you eat it. You don't question where it's made or what it's from. Food is a very touchy subject, you know. But people need to start saying, all right, well, where's this pork? Or like when you go to the market, right? They should tell you where the fucking cow was from, or where cow they slaughtered to make this meat, you know? But no, they don't tell you that. They mix that meat with other meats. So it's like you don't even know if you're eating the same cow or a fucking different cow, or different parts. It's just there's no oversight I don't see on that. It's just whatever they could. All right, this is how much we make it, $20. All right, bag it, and put it out there to sell. Um, it's crazy. Yeah. Well, if anybody was gonna come on, you could come on. Could use another voice on here. Give me a little break, because they're doing a lot of crazy things, and you don't know. You don't know because they don't tell you. It's not for you to know. They're doing things to our food. They're doing things to our water. They're doing things all the time. The pipes, don't trust the pipes so much. Because remember, that's plastic. Whatever, if it's plastic or metal, there's corrosion, there's plastic releases, like chemicals too. Even if it's underground, that's still gonna release chemicals, and even the pipes too. There's nothing, that's not like gonna like not interfere. No, like those pipes, you don't know how old these pipes are that are in the ground, or what type of pipes they are, or what brand they are, or where they're from, who made them, like how they made them. Like nobody questions that. They don't do that. They don't do that at all. They don't question. They just oh yeah, we have water. Yeah, we could take a shower. But where the fuck those pipes come from? Where that water comes from? Like, do you actually know where your water comes from? Have you gone to like the area where your water comes from? Or do you even know where your water is from? Good question. A lot of people don't know where the fuck their water comes from. A lot of people think they may know, but they don't do the homework to find out exactly where your water comes from. Everybody's water is different, you know? Like Jessica water and Albert's water, my water, they're all different. New York water is different. Some water's harder, some water soft, some water, it's like it's all different. We're not the same. We're all different people. We drink different. We don't eat like the same. Like it's just I don't know. It's just it's creepy because like today, earlier, like I came on earlier and I was talking about the 2 million pounds of chicken recall that that was happening. Um, and I said the states too. Let me see if I can find it, if I still have it. It was a big recall too. Um, Let me see if it's on here. Uh, all right. Well, good for them. No, I was just reading this thing here that for the first time for the first time ever, a U.S. cheese named best in the world. I was like, okay. Let me see if I could go back and see if they, because it was 2 million pounds. I don't think Jessica, you don't have no problem. There's some states that I just gotta reannounce. I mean, I had it. I just now I gotta find it. So I was doing a lot of news. Just reading a couple of things from here. Um, let's see if I can find it. I'll find it because 2 million pounds. That's a lot. Not a lie. That's a lot. 2 million pounds of chicken. Chicken. Chicken being bad. Don't choke the chicken. Oh boy. Oh, and that using hormonal therapy to fight breast cancer. That's another thing. Let me. That's another topic. I'm trying to see if I can find this report because I had it on. I spoke about it earlier today. I just gotta locate it. But it was 2 million pounds of fucking chicken in the US. It's like, and everybody's celebrating, like everybody's getting ready for Black Friday. It's crazy. Like, like they're going crazy with that Black Friday. They're going crazy for Black Friday. Everybody wants a like a deal or something. I don't know.
Well, I've been
Like,
taking
those force
some
people.
looks on Zillow, about houses,
Right,
around.
it's pushing sales for the next budget. That's what it is. That's
Yeah,
how I see it. That's what the money they make from the season. That's what they use for the budget for next year.
yeah.
If it's a good sale, a good season, and people buy up a whole bunch, then that money goes back into the next. It's like it's all a money game. It's all to force people to need something. Like consume. The word consume comes out. Just consume everything. Waste your life and your savings while you're at it. If you have one, a lot of people don't. I mean, trying to locate it. I was like, damn, I didn't think it was that far. I was like, damn, man, was I going through this pretty quick? When I saw it, well, it was part of the news, but I was just looking at the opiate stuff. Here it is. It was an article on USA Today about the chicken, the recall on the chicken, big time recall. There's metal inside the fucking chicken when they're recalling 2 million pounds.
Those turkey. What about turkeys?
No, they don't do turkeys. It's chicken. Turkeys is different. That's like a different thing. This is all this chicken, and this comes like and it's pretty much Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Georgia, Minnesota, Oklahoma, and Pennsylvania. And the institutions can be like can include restaurants, schools, hospital, distributors, meaning your grocery stores. The recall does not like it's like it's a big recall. It's a recall on food, like on chicken. And you know, metal. It's like what like I try to figure out like what the hell do they do? Like it's crazy. So just be careful with the chicken, you know. And it's always some shit. Like how the hell are they gonna have metal? Like don't they have metal detectors like to figure this shit out? Hi Atlas, how you doing? Atlas 2.0. Um, yeah, like this chicken has metal inside it. Okay, so don't they have metal detectors or they could detect that like problem before it gets to the population? Like, oh yeah, like what? Because that was like what from like last week or some shit. The recall is for meat about 2 weeks ago. So like starting 2 weeks ago, that should have been caught at the factory. That should have been caught at the plant. It shouldn't have to be discovered by people that are turning in and complaining about metal in the food, and now there has a big recall. It's ridiculous. You think they have their that they take good care of your food before it gets to your table? Let me tell you something. It's not what you think. It's like all food and how they process it. Yeah. The truth will make you just want to stop eating. You're just gonna be like, just want to stop eating. Hi, Ultimate TV 9000. How you doing? Um, it's it's food. If you really think where it comes from and how it's processed, and you know, there's so many restaurants, there's so many like grocery stores, there's so many in this country alone in the United States. Um, it's a lot. And then like how do they replenish all these foods and the shelves? They have to have these companies out there, factories that are processing all this food for us to consume, and we don't really know where it comes from or who's maintaining or who's policing these companies. you know how the hell you get metal inside chicken and then you're recalling 20 million pounds of chicken? That's not cool. That's not cool with me. That should have been caught at the factory. That should have had uh like a detection. If they see metal, they stop the machine, and then they can inspect it there. So where's the inspection coming? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I feel like it's such a distraction because it doesn't fucking make any sense. Because that should have been caught at the factory, not, oh, we send it to schools, we send it to hospitals, we send it to everywhere, you know, including your stores where you shop for food. Yeah, no, they they let it get out to the people. People consume that chicken, and they ate a piece of metal. Pretty much, they're eating metal from their chicken.
Shit is dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I don't think it's gonna kill you, but I mean, do you want to eat metal?
Yeah,
Uh,
you put holes in your stomach and your ass will leak out of your stomach and you'll die.
yeah, I don't want to eat metal. I don't know. I eat nails for dinner.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's like you can't do anything, man, unless you grow your own and you process your own, meaning you kill the chicken and you pluck the feathers. My grandmother used to do that in Puerto Rico. She had me this is like when I was younger. I was in Puerto Rico. We had the chickens and around the house. So my grandmother's like, you want dinner tonight in Spanish? She asked me if I want dinner or tonight. I was like, yeah, why not? She's like, well, you're gonna have to go get it. In Spanish, she tells me. I was like, go get it. She's like, yeah, go get the chicken. I had to catch a chicken. I couldn't see her kill it, and I couldn't see her pluck it and all that stuff. No, I told her I can't because then I won't eat it and stuff. And like it's just weird because like I caught it and I felt bad. Bless you. But my my grandmother was like, that was nothing, man. She just grabbed it and started like taking the freaking feathers off of it and cleaning it and opening it up and taking the guts out. She would even cook the guts too. I'm like, oh, I'm mm, like that chicken I didn't eat too much. I just had like one little piece, and I was like, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, I'm eating you, poor chicken. It was man. I caught it. I was like, you're gonna get away. My grandmother, she's try to keep her happy. Don't piss her off. She says, go get the chicken. You get the chicken. No, but yeah, I couldn't see her like doing all the stuff and like plucking it, and I was like, nope. I just went to like it was like a bodega, small little like in the town. There's like a little store, like so random too, because you wouldn't even know it was a store. Only like the locals know, and they have everything that you need. That's the funny thing in Puerto Rico. They have everything that you need. So if you need rice, they got rice. They got you want beans, they got beans. You need certain like meat, they have meat. They have the necessary things. um, ham, cheese, eggs. Simple, just not like a grocery store. It's just a little store, small, not big. Um, but they had everything, like pretty much everything. And yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. I really like those days. And they're so little and they're so awesome. And then they have they do like pastries and stuff. And it's just I don't know. It's just very unique. It's something that you don't see every day. Not even up here, none of that. It's like a little house, but it's a little square thing, and then you go in. It's like a store. It's a like a grocery store, and you get what you need. They cut up the meat, they cut up the cheese, they cut up. They do everything pretty much. It was awesome, and it was like right across the street too. So I was like, right there. If I wanted a sandwich, I used to just go across the street and then tell them, "Look, I want a sandwich and this and that," and they just do it. And it's like the best sandwich too. It was like so awesome. Oh man, getting me hungry, making me hungry. I haven't had dinner. I was supposed to eat earlier, but I didn't. I gotta take my other medication though. But yeah, they're the best places. Jessica knows. It's all right. Every country has their own like their style, and their thing. Every state, every city, has their thing. So everyone is special, not just one place, all the places. It's just the fucking corporations and the way they fucking process the food makes me fucking sick. That's it. It's not cool. It's not cool. Yeah. And then they're doing a lot of things, man. I feel like they keep they're testing something because I could feel the energy. And it's like a weird energy. And I feel like the weather is being manipulated. I just feel it. I just feel like, and I can hear the sound in the back of my head. And it sounds like it's white, kind of like white noise, like static, but very low. And it's like "Ding," like that, but straight through. That's what I hear. I hear it. It's like in my head. And then I be hearing things. And I just hear the sounds and they change. And it's all different types of sounds. It's just weird. I wonder if that happens to a lot of you. Maybe the ones that are watching, the ones in the chat room. Um, does that ever happen to you where you hear these sounds in your head and it's like static sounds, different?
I sometimes hear my ear ringing, and sometimes in my mind, yeah.
Mm,
Sometimes I feel pains,
I,
stabbings, or something like that.
I hear a lot of signals and it sound like signals and they're all different pitch signals. It's kind of like cell phones, where there's nothing around it, but you could talk to anybody in the world and they
Yeah.
just throw that signal up in the air. I just feel like the signal is a little up and they're doing something like they have to be doing something to the atmosphere. Because the way I'm feeling it and the way I feel, it's just, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Like they're doing something. I know they're doing something. They have to be doing something because it's like they've been spraying a lot, like chemtrailing up here. Oh man, oh man, they've been spraying so much, and I'm wondering like why the hell are they spraying so much? And then today is raining, So whatever they spray, if it didn't come down yesterday, whatever, it's definitely coming down today. And then the stuff that they're spraying, like what really is in that, and why they continue spraying. I said like Trump need to figure this shit out and let us know what the fuck's going on with this spraying. If everybody wants to like get on this president, like the one I want to talk about is this fucking spraying that they're doing, and why do they continue to do it every day? That's a legit question to ask the president, right? You can't fucking answer that question. People don't like, they go to the polls to vote, but then they don't see what these people, and both sides fucking suck. I'll tell you right now. This upcoming year's election, oh man, it's just, it's like a fucking circus. Like the only thing we're missing is fucking, we got clowns already. We just need, some more, cast members, I guess.
But
Um,
why you think Donald Trump will make it president again?
it's a no-win situation. There's not, this country is not run by the presidency, so it doesn't matter who we put there. You could put Ronald McDonald, and he could be up there with his fucking McDonald's nose and white pasted face and red hair, you know, and he could be president. And there's still others that are running the show. The president doesn't run the show. The president is just a pawn. He's not the one. Not the day people. Because the day people, there's only a few that run this country and run this world. And president gets orders what to say, what to do. He doesn't really supposed to think for himself. He'll act and do what he normally does, but it's all play. It's all performing. It's all like, it's reality TV, you know? That's what Trump was. He had reality TV. He had his show, The Apprentice. He had, he was a failed businessman who was very lucky to get $1 million loan from his father, and to establish himself, and went from having money to not having anything, and then to back having it again. Um, and then his failed endeavors, with one of the football leagues, from back in the day. It was like a spring league, um, and that didn't pull through for him. He banked out of that. Um, he banked out of the trying to buy the Buffalo Bills. He was trying to buy the football team, and the NFL. I guess they just like, they didn't like. I guess they had other plans, and Trump was looking into buying that team. Um, but it's like, is he any good? He's no different than any other president. And they follow what they wait, and that's all it is. They're just followers and not leaders. They may claim they're a leader, but they're not leaders. They're just pawns, because there's other people that are upper people. There are people that are above the president, above all presidents in this world, and they're the ones that are the 1%, and we're not part of that. We're not part of that pyramid. We're in the bottom of the pyramid. We're nowhere near that topper, like upper tier, with the all-seeing eye. um nope, we are not up there. And the president is just he's he's just a mouth. That's all it is. Ever since Reagan got elected, which I thought is because I was a kid, and growing up, I was like, why would they put a movie actor as a president? You know, and he was an actor, and people just see him as a president, but that dude was an actor. He was an actor. He's like, you go back and watch his movies, Reagan movies. He was an actor, and I think that's what they're trying to go into presidencies and have more actors and weird people run for presidencies. Don't be alarmed if you see like a George Clooney running for president or Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. You smell what he's cooking? Might run for presidency up in the up in the 2024s. Um, I wouldn't watch. You probably see, you know, maybe Robert De Niro run for presidency. You never know. It's like it's kind of like it's 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 just a position where you're an acting like leader figure for the free world supposedly, right? This shit free. There's nothing free. Never. There's never anything free. There's always something that comes with it. There's never. Uh, I don't know. Presidency. You know, if if Trump wins again, well, finish the job. I wouldn't mind, having him as the president. He can finish up the job. Finish the job he started. I don't think there should be every 4 years. I think the presidency, like for a presidency, should be every 10 years. It should be every 10 years, not 4 years, not 8 years. I think it should be 10 years, every 10 years for that decade. You're the president of that decade, and the plans and stuff he implements, it takes time, and then it'll start working out during his time. Not, you do all this 8 years and then someone else comes in and then they don't like what you're doing. They stop that and they do something else, and it's always a fuck up. The system's always going to be fucked up. 10 years, and the system's going great. Well, he could be up for a re-election for another 10 years. He could be up for, well, you could do 5 years for, like, and if you want to do an additional 5 years, maybe. So you could do like the first 10 years and then 5 years. And then if he's up for another election, you could go for another 5 years. You could do 10 years. I mean, all that shit could be worked out. But I think a president seating precedent should be in office for at least 10 years. 4 years, you're not gonna get shit done in 4 years. It's too much. There's too much things going on that 4 years is not enough. 8 years is not enough. 10 years is also not enough, but it's something. Have the president for that decade. You know, he was the president from 2010 to 2020, and then a new election 2020 for 2030. 10 years. Anything happens in those 10 years that the president passes away or whatever, then the vice president takes over. You know, some countries don't even do that. Some countries don't even fucking vote. That's your king and that's who you obey, and that's the fucking it. If you have any problems, we fucking chop your head off. You got that? That's how some countries are. We'll chop your fucking head off and we'll tie you to a fucking horse so we can show everybody in town what a fuck up you are. They don't, like, some countries, they're really fucking strict and they're really crazy and can't just do anything. There's so many people living in fear. A lot of people don't think that, but I do. There's a lot of people living in fear. Always something like a bill or fear of having the lights turn off, fear of having, like, being evicted, a fear of not having gas in the morning, or a fear of, damn, my battery died. How the fuck am I gonna get to work? I'm gonna be late. Always something, always some shit, and it happens every day. As I enjoy this all the way to the tip. All right, I'm officially out of weed. I'm officially tapped out of weed. I don't got no more weed. I'm done for now. So America doesn't even exist, man. America, if the Statue of Liberty was alive, she would be covering her fucking face with that book. She'll be opening the book and putting it over her head like this. And she'll be holding the book. And then she'll be like, with that fucking torch. I always thought that torch could have been a joint. Maybe she was just lighting it up and then she just puts it in her mouth. And then that would be fucking awesome if she was to able to do that. That would be like fucking the best transformer ever. Like the fucking Statue of Liberty transform the fucking torch into a blunt and she puts it in her mouth while holding the fucking book to her face. Like what? Oh, what's up, Ariel? What's going on, girl? How you doing? Fucking talking about Statue of Liberty smoking the fucking joint. smoking the smoking her supposedly her torch, but that bitch is the fucking joint she just lit up, and she need to put that shit in her mouth and says take a big hit. Why she cover her eyes and be like, "Oh man, America, where did it go wrong? Yeah, it went wrong when you guys came over here from the British and killed the Indians. That's where you went wrong." But yeah, that's it's crazy. Fucking Statue of Liberty. She's a pothead. I know she is. Cause she's green. Like how the fuck you turn green, bitch? Like for real. Like you're green. Like that's like marijuana color. Like you already lit. That's you lit already. You got the torch. You already lit. So she'd be ashamed though. She'd be like, she'll probably sit down. She'll probably sit down, put her arm like her like this while smoking the J and just say, what the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here? What happened to this country and this new world? Hmm. Commercialism, hmm. Taxism. Hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of crazy shit in this country has, but not many help each other out. Nope. Not a lot of people help each other out. A lot of people just in it for themselves to one up another. But that's what each individual world does, because that's your world, so that's how you control yourself within this this reality, you know. And I see everyone like different. They're like little energy bubbles. Like everybody's an energy bubble. And each person has like their shit, They got their problems, they got their goods, they got their bads, and they got their uglies, and they got their pretties. They got, each person is different and they have their own energy, their own world. Um, you tap into it, it's like a freaking like a wormhole, like taking a travel into someone else's world and hearing from them and their side and how they think and what they do and how they do and what they do. It's another fucking world. That's why dating and shit like that, fuck that. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm. it's just too much energy, you know. It's like, nah, it's all good. Um, but oh, it, girl. You get me started. I know it's a whole fuck fest. It wasn't only the British; it was the Spaniards. It was like those from Spain. So those from like this, and then the way things happened and how it happened, and like the stuff that happened in Africa too, and how they used like Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic as trading posts, and passing out the slaves to other people, to bring them to wherever they're gonna go as slaves. That's and then you have this fuckface Antonio Brown that used to play for the NFL, and he's so like, dude, you quit a $40 million job, and like, I believe this fucking player has CTE. I think he has CTE, and I think his head, he doesn't know it, but I could feel it, and I know his head's fucked up, and because I wouldn't not turned away all that money, fucking crazy, but yeah, the time travel, because I could put myself back in certain points in life, like if I could, I throw myself like back to a certain time and I could do it and I could see everything and see things, and it's weird, it's pretty cool and it's weird. It's like reading a book. You're reading it through somebody else's image and other thoughts. It's kind of like that. Every book was different. There's a lot of books, especially this library here. It's a lot of books. Now people can't concentrate like reading too much because their heads fucking hurt. Like sometimes, like me, I can't sit there and read a book and stuff because then my head starts like wanting to like, because of my concussions and stuff, and it really fucking bothers me. I'll read majority of the stuff off of the computer, and it's a little bit better. But as far as like black and white and like the colors the way it is, it bothers me. It messes with me. Um, but I hear the train. Train sounds so beautiful. That's why I like this where I live, because I can hear the train. It's not close and it's not far. It's literally like one block, like 2 blocks away. Um, but I have a big park that's nothing in the middle of the way, so that sound travels all the way to my apartment, and it's pretty cool listening to it. But so yeah, back to this presidency shit. It's like, all right, that was your commercial. Back to the program. Trump. I mean, could he win? Yes, he can. Um, Democrats got to really understand that the Democrats right now, it's like they're so like untrustworthy right now. Like it's hard for me to trust them. It's like, and then if I have problems like trust problems, then that's just not good. You know, because there's a lot of sneakiness. Pizzagate is a real shit. Hillary Clinton is fucked up. Like it's crazy. Like it's Pizzagate is real. That shit's still going on. That shit is still 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, that's and funny that didn't even go anywhere. Have you noticed? Like Pizzagate, it's just disappeared. No one's ever talking about it. No one brings it up. Nobody like it's like you know, that's the world we live in. All that it's a lot. It's a lot. And then we got to think. thank Wiener for that too, because his computer had a lot of stuff in it. Um, he's a sicko. He's the fall guy. That's the one. He's the fall guy. But the Democrats right now are untrustworthy. And all these, because they're gonna get actors and different people to try to run, and it's like it's kind of like a beauty pageant. First place wins. Second place goodbye. It's just runner up. Nobody cares about the runner up. So it's weird because like Trump now is trying to get out there, right? And he's going to these major sporting events, that's been going on. He's supposed to go to this football game, Alabama, and what was the other team? Um, LSU. I think they're going. It's like number 2 rank versus number 3 rank. Because Ohio State's number 1, I guess. I don't know how they figured that out. But he's gonna go to that game. Trump's going to that game, and they already told the student body not to do anything crazy, because if you do, there will be high consequences against you as a student body to the college. Okay, that's fucked up. That's suppressing my fucking freedom of speech, motherfucker. Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me that I can't express myself? How about if I want to put a sign up that says "I love you, Trump"? I can't express myself. Go fuck yourself. It's like it could be positive. It don't always have to be negative. You know, he's the 45th president of the United States. You gotta understand. There's only been 45 presidents that we're here in this time that we're alive during the 45th president of the United States.
Yeah.
So there's not many people, not millions, not don't forget about the other people that were here in this world. No, they don't count. There's only been 45 presidents that from this, the way they run this organization. I call it an organization, it's the government. There's something else. They're the ones. It's like, and they're listening to me right now too. They're listening to me. They can hear me. Everything's all gets recorded and put in a cloud. A cloud. And how weird our clouds are looking too. Our clouds look fucking weird. Like I've never seen like chemtrail clouds. Like it was all spraying.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I have pictures. I just gotta put them up. I got a lot of pictures, and it's just fucking sick. Like it just makes me sick. But it's like, I wonder what they're really doing, because there's something to it. There's something to it. That's crazy. I don't know. Not government presence. I know. Well, Hillary girl. Pow pow. I know about your. I know a lot of things about Hillary because I could tap into people's energies and I could feel things and pick it up. Hillary's a little. Uh, she's a freak. She's a freak. She is. She's a lesbian freak. She has her moments. She just plays the married to Bill Clinton type of shit. But she doesn't care what he does. He got caught. That's the only thing because Monica Lewinsky all this shit, but she still stuck with him. She's not. That's like she has her own little thing. She has her side piece. You know, it's crazy. But yeah. Nobody talked about Monica Lewinsky with Clinton. Like he nutted on her dress or whatever. I mean, this I'm just what should I use like the right words? Like come on his dress or like no? I say nut. She like he nutted all over her. I guess and some kind of weird shit. And then she had that dress as evidence and everything. I'm like, damn. Like what the fuck were y'all doing? Like for real, like they're only showing us the evidence, right? You guys should do like go back and rewatch like Monica Lewinsky, like the true stories of like shit that went down. Um, Bill was banging it out. He was like, "Oh, Monica, oh, Monica," like, oh my goodness, I wonder what she was doing. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Poor Monica Lewinsky. I really like. If I was to interview her, I'd be like, you need to, I don't know. She's just weird. Like, uh, hold on. Monica Lewinsky. Oh man. And what happened to Bill? Did he get impeached? But now they want to impeach Trump because he made a phone call to another country. And he said everything that he was gonna do too. It's not like he kept a secret. He didn't keep a secret. He told everybody. Yeah, I called them. I called the Ukraine. I called them, and then he asked for if he could. Hey, if you find dirt of these motherfuckers, let me know. Like a gangster. That's how he did it. He's like, yo, if you find dirt in these motherfuckers, let me know. You know, and that's it. That's what it was. But I guess the way they phrase it and the way they put it is like, oh, that's bad. You, no, trying to get information from. It's like Democrats are doing that. And it's like, I'm like, come on, man. All he says, like, yo, if you catch some fucking dirt on these fuckers, let me know. That's it. That's how it was. That was the conversation. Trump, he's like, you know how he is. He's a mouth right now. He's a puppet. He's a mouth. He's an entertainer. He knows how to say things like Obama did and when to say it. Even though it's crazy at times, but hey, we had fucking Bush as president. How crazier can you get? And we're talking about the son and the father and the grandfather. Holy shit, their whole family tree. That's another show. Holy shit, that's another show. Oh, I don't want to even go to that show. That show's crazy. The Bushes. Oh man, no. Um, no, I'm not going to the bushes. I am not going to the bushes. I want to hide in the bush. Not that bush. Get out of here. I'm like, oh man, that story, and that's an ongoing story too. That's just still going, man. I'll tell you, Pizzagate. That was their go-to, man. They used to fucking damn. They had some crazy. Oh, they had some craziness. I think that the kinkiest couple. I think when it comes to the dirty, I'll give Bill Clinton because he's a hoe and he be going out for other girls and he's not innocent because he's done a lot. He's a he's a down and dirty old man. And that's just the way it is. He's a dirty man, and I think he almost got impeached because he lied. Because he lied under oath, I think, and that's imprisonment, and he didn't even go to jail. That man lied to everyone. He lied. He lied, straight up lied, and then came back and said, "Yeah, I did bang her out, but she's a snitch, so I'll get her later. But I'm still serving as motherfucking president because you can't do shit about it. And I'm gonna start a war. So I don't got time for this horror." That's what he did. Holy shit. Fucking crazy Bill. Oh my god. Like that dude, man. You think fucking Trump, man, man, through the Clinton days, that dude freaked it out. And he had his moments. Yeah. And then and then Hillary just stood there like it was okay. It was good. It was like she gave consent. It seemed like, right? Like she had to bite her tongue over and everything, but she was getting freaked on too. Don't get it twisted. Those two are sick, and they were getting it on, and they get on with other people. And yeah, it was on the ground too, because I could see it on the ground. Little freaks. Anyhow, yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's just thinking about it. I'm like, man, I wouldn't want to be. I don't want to because that was an embarrassment, man. He lied. That Bill Clinton lied. He said he did not have any sexual relations with that woman. He did not have any sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. Man, turned out he super freaked her. He pop lock it, drop it like it's hot. That's what he did. And he pop lock and drop on Monica Lewinsky and got it all over her dress. And she was like, "Oh, thank you." Bitch just turned on him. Got paid, got paid, and turned on him. She's still getting paid too. Trust me. That bitch, she's that's why you never hear about her. After all that bullshit, have you ever heard anything about Monica Lewinsky? Like, no. Oh, what's the next new pair of shoes or next game or next whatever? You know, they don't want that to be like the talk. You know, what happened to that freak? That snitch. That snitched on Clinton. Damn, that's fucked up. You know, pay this hoe and this hoe still talked. It's like, man, that's crazy. Because she escorted. She was one of the hoes. She was one of the girls. She gave Willie the Billy. Oh, she was playing with his Willie. She was playing with Bill's Willie, playing with his thing, and his thing sped out, and then got his C thing on her freaking dress. Got her C thing to her D thing. Yeah, she got on her dress, and she probably wiped her face with it too on the dress. Little freak. And then used it against him. That's where he fucked up. You know what I mean? Because if he was smart, he would have been like, "Yo, that dress has something on it. You can't leave with that dress." We'll get you another dress, but you can't leave in that dress. Come on now. He's slick, but he ain't Rick. You know, he fucked up and wasn't thinking, and she turned it on, turned turned it against him. You know, and then Hillary had to take it like you know, she's just looking like she's crazy, like, and she stuck with her man because she was okay with it. She was doing her thing. She was playing with her girls. They played with that tuna, and trust me, they went slipping and sliding. they tossed her. They tossed her salad. Mm-mm. Poor thing. Mm-mm. I'm like, take the salad back. I don't want it. What happened? It's rotten. It's no good. It's not. It's not. It's a little. Smells a little fishy. Smells like a Clinton. Like, oh, okay. Oh, all right. We'll take it back. I ain't gonna eat that shit. Get out of here. Crazy. And he didn't even get impeached. And they're gonna come over here and try to. Oh, because he spoke to Ukraine. And he said this. He said that. He said this. He said that. Oh, we got another whistleblower. Whistleblower. The keyword again. Whistleblower. Man, fuck that whistle. Bring that rat up here. Bring the rat up here. All right, now talk. What you got to say? The man ain't gonna go nowhere. So you know you just gonna fuck up your life a little bit more. You know this government. I don't know, man. So many levels and so many like like everything that you say or hear is recorded. Everything is recorded. Like when you talk on the phone, that's recorded. Every time you take a call or anything, text message, all that's recorded. The sites you go on your phone, that's recorded. Everything, even to the location where you're at right now. Everything's all being recorded. There is no freedom. We are under surveillance 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it's called your cell phone. You're constantly under surveillance. And that's just the end story. And if you don't have a phone, then you're the weird one because it's not like they can't record your voice. You know, if you use somebody else's phone, you think that no, they'll have your voice. They'll track they all this stuff gets saved in the cloud. You know, everything's all entangled together. Yeah, and the cell phone system and the way the cell phone is, the cell, this magical tool that is so fucking creepy. It's the most creepiest thing I like. It's wireless. It has and it talks to anybody in the world, and I could film myself, and then everybody could see what's going on. That's creepy. Like this, the system how we have like this. This is creepy too. For me, I'm creeped out. You know, it's lot of technology, a lot of things. Like even to produce this show, like you see the equipment. I don't list it because I don't feel good. I don't want to be doing that shit. But I have a lot of equipment that I have that's conducting this show, and it's weird that I'm talking to a light and everybody can see me. What are you doing, babies? Tasha, I'm gonna kick her butt. They're waking up. I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah, I know it's you. It's Tasha. I know it's Tasha because Nala over there sleeping. Kick you right in the butts. She's funny. Tasha's the one that she's like the queen of the house. So like whatever I say, she's like, all right, whatever. You know, the little one, she's kind of like the princess, so she's gonna have to listen to me no matter what. But the queen of the house, she's the queen of the house. She does whatever she wants, and then if I call her attention, she'll stand in attention, but she didn't like. What am I gonna do to her? I ain't doing shit to her. But Nala's sleeping. Nala was laying down. She's still over there laying down. Yeah. If they're waking up now, I'm gonna kick them out the room. Because then they're gonna start running around. And my cats, they're gonna need their own show, their own channel. Like for real, they need their own channel. They need their own camera. Like they need to be filmed every day and upload it onto YouTube. Like you got to do a project. I gotta like get people involved in it because the cats need to be put on YouTube. They need their own show. These cats, oh my goodness, they have their own character, their own energy. My goodness, look at all these messages. White people, that's not. I don't want to know about that. People, I don't care. You hear the train? Train's loud. I like when the train pass. It's like it's relaxing. It doesn't bother me. I like the sound. No, but not close. Like I'm at a distance, so it's okay. It's not loud. I wouldn't want to be close to it, but where I'm at, it sounds really nice to hear it. But yeah, Hillary needs to I think that's the card that Trump has, um like holding her down, because if she pops up and tries to run, he's gonna put her ass in jail. And be like, I was holding that card all the way towards the end, bitch. But fucking Uno. He said Uno. Damn. And just shit it on her. Because look at you hear the train. It's crazy because she is crazy. And didn't that bitch go crazy or something? Did some haywire over where the 9/11, where the buildings used to be in New York, where she was like, they put her in a van and she left her shoe like Cinderella, and then she popped out, coming out of her daughter's apartment, where she took a break there and changed clothes and whatever, and even shoes. And I'm like, man, her clones, man, they're breaking down. They're not good enough. She was malfunctioning during the 9/11 walkthrough, that where they were walking outside. Yeah, man, she was doing like she was like breakdancing and shit. She was like breaking, like walking like weird, and they threw her ass in the van. Left her shoe behind and everything, like fucking Cinderella. And then she really thought she was gonna win that. And happy 420 somewhere in the world, but she really thought she was gonna win. Like she had fireworks and everything. That bitch had fireworks on the water. She had a barge full of fireworks. Full of fireworks. She had to pay them to just take those fireworks away. Then when she first, like, when they told her like she wasn't gonna win, she already knew, so she canceled off everything. She knew before they called it, like before they, like, she was gonna lose. You know, they got a little happy. They had their moment of little happiness, and then you should see it. You should go back on YouTube and watch, like, you know Trump versus Hillary, you know, for the White House, and like election night. Just watch election night. I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of videos out there. And just look at the, like, how Bill Clinton was happy and stuff and all this craziness, and then all of a sudden Trump dominated, man. He just dominated. It's just nobody really wanted Hillary Clinton. Like, they don't. You see, because Trump is just like they're friends. Like Hillary and Trump and Bill Clinton, like, they're friends. Like, they know each other. Like, their fucking daughters are best friends. They're best friends. You know, Trump's daughter and Hillary's daughter and Bill Clinton's daughter is best friends with Trump's daughter. Get that in your head. Best friends. That's like, that's big. That's not something you just say, especially like from those two families like that. You don't think the Clinton and Hillary didn't talk and all this that? Fucking Trump was a Democrat. He was a Democrat. And then the only reason why he went Republican, was because he knew he was gonna win, and if he didn't want him over in the Democratic side, then he was gonna go against them on the Republican side. But he's still a Democrat at heart. You know, you can't change it like that. You know, you can't go from one party to another and be like, "Yeah, I believe all your values and this and that," and like, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, he's fucking good friends with Hillary Clinton, man. They're good friends, and even if he puts her in jail, it doesn't mean that she's going to the fucking rat house or anything like that. That bitch is going to like a penthouse, and she'll probably be under home arrest or some shit. You know, something that I think too crazy. Yeah, that's about it. Like Benghazi. Oh my god. Talk. Oh man. Like, we could have a show just on her. We could just do a show just on Hillary. Benghazi. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Follow up on it, do the history on it. You'll know why. Gives me goosebumps. And Bill Clinton too. Bill Clinton fucked up. He bombed the hospital. He bombed the hospital in Africa, and people, they try to put that shit on the hush. That's why, like, the like impeachment shit really distracted that. But they bombed the hospital and killed a lot of people. But that was a big hush on that. And it was the U.S. rockets that destroyed it too. But shh, you don't talk about that shit. I'm like, come on, man, that shit happened. You know, a lot of shit happened under that guy's watch. A lot of weirdness. A lot of weirdness. A lot of craziness. Freaking freaky Willie. Billy's Willie went
Oh,
freaking, and he freaked all over Monica Lewinsky. I'll never forget that. That's, come on now. Freaky Billy Willie. Oh man. Billy couldn't keep his Willie in his pants. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, I remember that, man. That was such an embarrassment too. because I'm pretty sure other people around the world were laughing, like
Yeah.
saying that he didn't bang this girl, and he did bang her, and then he had to say, "Yeah, I did bang her." Pretty much, like, I did not have sexual relations with that lady. I mean, Willie, you know you busted your nut all over her. Come on now, stop acting dumb. You had sexual relations with her, and you got freaky with her, and you were so dumb that she wiped her face with her nut with the nut, and then it's like freaking took off with the dress, and he was kind of clueless, and she just used it against him. That she wanted a payday. Motherfuckers just threw her a candy bar. Threw her a candy bar. It's like she wanted a payday. Yeah, that's what they gave her. Fucking candy bar. Get the fuck out of here. Oh man, they shut her up. They paid her though. They paid her. You don't hear about her or anything like that. She's you won't hear nothing about her. It's very rarely you hear anything about her. Uh, she was hungry for a payday. She was a big girl too. She wasn't a little girl. She had a little meat on her. She did. She had a little meat on her. I was like, girl got some meat. That's probably what Clinton said. Hey, you got some meat on you, girl. Oh, so disgusting. Like I kind of feel freaked out. Like imagine having this old man coming up to you, be like, putting his stuff all over you. Ew. Like get away. Ew. Billy's Willie needs to go away. Get away. Get away. Vanish. Oh man. Yeah, that's an issue. But they want to impeach Trump, I guess. For what? For the Benghazi? No, that was Hillary Clinton. Trump because of Ukraine, talking about Ukraine and telling them, hey, yo, if you catch some shit about my fucking competitors, let me fucking know. That's all. Let me know. I got you back. That was the conversation. Now, see how it's played out now. Look how much money they're wasting on this fucking impeachment and all this bullshit. That costs us money. That costs taxpayers a lot of money. Okay? All this shit that's going on right now is costing us millions upon millions and millions for your entertainment. For your entertainment. That's all it is. It's for your entertainment. But it is what it is. You know, it's a fucked up situation, and right now there's nobody that you can think of that can run this country other than Trump. Uh, the Democrats are starting to fall down like flies, and who's running? Biden. Don't even start with him. Oh man, that guy right there. Oh, he's a perv. He likes little girls. I'm just saying right now. I see it. I know. He likes little girls. Yep. And I can't I can't if Trump's the only one that's on there, and I'm like fuck it, he needs to finish his job. Like I can't hire someone and then like halfway of their career just like not have them. Like no, you need to finish your fucking job. You started something, you got to finish it. So if Trump wins, then 2024, I see Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I see freaking what's his name? Clooney, George Clooney, running for president.
Mm.
Yep. Yep. And you're gonna see a Dwayne the Rock Johnson, uh, former professional wrestler slash entertainer, big movie guy. Maybe the White House. Ooh, they're gonna call him President Rock, the Rock Johnson. They're gonna call him the Rock because that's his name, his tagline, the Rock. Dwayne Johnson, another Johnson in office. It's a good. I'm telling you, 2024. People will worry 2020. I'm like, no, I'm more worried about 2024. 2024. It's you smell what the Rock is cooking. You're gonna lay the smack down, and Trump is not gonna be there. You know, well, you hit us. You know, you hit with Barack Obama. We'll hit you with Trump. And now they're gonna hit us with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's gonna come out of nowhere and run for presidency. You see, you will see. He is a very, very worldwide known. He is being groomed.
Mm.
He's being groomed, and
Mm.
he's gonna end up running for president. Yep. And chances of him winning is it's pretty high. He's there. He's the card. Like he's man. He's that card that they're gonna play.
He's a play rape crash and shit.
I just think I just think The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's gonna end up running, and Jumanji, right? Then they going. Then there's another movie. I think it's a part two, right? I think they're making a part two of that movie. I think they're doing part two, but with different people, different like I guess different situation or something, or different same people, but like different I guess characters, whatever. Um, yeah, man, Jessica, you need to come on. Where are you? Jessica here. Um, gotta talk because Hillary. I mean, she likes the tuna. You know, I mean, she likes the fish. She likes the girls. That's okay. That's fine. And there's nothing bad about it. It's okay. You know, to each their own. You know, but you know the way she acted, like when she found out about Clinton and all this and stuff, and like, yo, your man was banging this girl, and you just staying there by his side like that, and it's just showing how strong she is as a first lady. That she found out her husband was banging this girl, and she knew about it too. That's not even funny. She knew about it. She consented to it because Hillary was getting her freak on. I'm telling you, those people are freaky. Yeah, well, Bill Clinton and Hillary, they're super freaky, super freaks, like kinky. Like, you see, you wouldn't think, right? You think, oh no, man, these man, they had toys and everything. It's like they have more toys than Toys R Us, and that shit went out of business too. You know, It's like, man, they had so much toys. I'm like, I didn't want to like see the video of their sex life. Like I was just like, no, I don't want to see it. It's like change that shit. It's like just disgusting. Well, he lied to the country, and you know how big that is, lying to your own country.
Yeah, so there's
That is, that's like complete like shit show right there. Lie to your country, lie, lie, and say that, oh, I didn't have sexual. The way he said it, sexual relations. Um, man, he didn't have sexual relations because he was having fucking sex. Fuck the relations. There was no relations, no relationship, nothing. You were banging it out with her, and then you bust your nut all over the place, homie. Damn, man. How the hell you be so sloppy? And how the hell did her clothes get all this nut on? Like, don't presidents use condoms?
well, I
I'm
guess
just,
yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, they did bang it out. I mean, what do you do? Like, give her a shower too? It's like, oh my god, nut juice, nut juice. She was like this, like catch the rainbow and shit. Like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, I got my in my eye. Like, ew. Like for real? Could imagine like singing in the rain and then like fuck that. I'll have an umbrella. It's like get that semen out of here. It's like, oh, nasty. Oh, oh. Because I go back and I see them and I'm like, oh, that's not, no, no, no. It's a bad, like, it's just a bad vision. A homie lied to the country. People, she like Hillary wants to forget about that though when she ran, because then he would have been the what do they call the guys? The first man. It would have been the first man, and she would have been Madam whatever something, Madam President or some shit. I don't know. Um, the terminology because we never had a female president, but you know, be crazy if Ellen DeGeneres starts running too. She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna run too. Don't worry, I'm already a lesbian." I'm like, "Oh God." I'm like, "Oh God." Here,
Well,
here comes Ellen and her freak show. And
I watch her sometimes too.
she has, I don't know. I don't trust her. I'm just saying, I don't trust her. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying about the Pizzagate girl. I don't think you were here listening. Let's talk about Pizzagate. Oh man. Mm-mm. I don't want to. Oh, Clinton. This is weird. Just a weird thing. No, it's just a weird thing. It's like you start thinking about these things and you're like, but yeah, Clinton. Yeah, he did something really, really bad and still did not even get impeached. It's just sorry for being sloppy and having all this, you know, this happened to the country and to me. I was sloppy. I should have banged her in the shower, but it was my decision. And she wanted all over her face in her dress, and I lied. and I let the willy go, and it shot all over. I'm like, ill, disgusting. That's nasty. Like, ill. It's like, you old man. Like, and then with her too. It's like, it was just weird. It was just weird. That's like, I don't know. It was just a weird thing. It was just weird. I don't know. Like, touch my willy, Monica. Like, ew. Get that away. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, we'll see what happens in the future because the future is now. The future is here, and we're going right towards it nonstop. So get ready for this ride because it's gonna be a little weird. Go back like 4 years from now and fucking Rock gets like into the White House. I'll be like, holy shit. And like,
Let your holes.
I'd be like, no, it's like, you smell what the Rock's cooking. I'm like, oh God. I was already punished in the 90s and 2000s. Why do I have to get punished in the 20s? It's like, I don't want to smell what he's cooking or what he's saying. I mean, he's a good actor. I'm not saying he's not a good actor. He's a good actor. He's a good person. He's all right, as far as a person. Um, very private, very private. Um, he's, he could keep secrets and stuff like that. Very secretive person. Um, educated, yes. Know how to speak, and especially when spoken to. And I feel like he's going to be running for president. And the one that's going to groom him is Barack Obama. Yep, I said it. He's going to groom him into becoming president, how to be an acting president.
Huh.
This is an acting job. It's the number one acting gig is the presidency of the United States. That's the number one acting job. And it's always available every 4 years. You know,
Yeah.
who's want to take that clown position? Like, fuck that. I'll just stay here with the ones that are asleep. Sleep. Like they need to wake up. Yeah. Imagine George Clooney running for president. I'm like, George Clooney used to be Batman at one point. Then you
Yeah.
remember, it's like I don't know why they put him as Batman, anyways, but he was a Batman. You're gonna put Batman and Rock. Rock, he does a lot of movies. He's very successful. You know what I mean? Like movie wise, he's a very successful actor that transitioned in from wrestling to acting. I think he's the one that's the most successful out of all the wrestlers, I guess, that had movies is Dwayne Johnson. Um, you know, started thinking about Reagan and his movies, and then he started The Rock. And could he run for presidency? Hell yeah. From what state? Hmm. Hawaii? Oh wait, wait. Who ran from Hawaii? Oh, Obama. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm, hmm. And from where? Chicago? Hmm. I tell you right now, I know he's gonna run. It's just it needs to take its time. He will run. He is the golden child. He's the one that's gonna run and save the world. Goodness. Oh hell yeah. Oh, if Steve Austin runs for president, oh man, hell yeah. I would I don't even drink beer and I would drink one. If he was to win presidency, I will go across the street to the liquor store and I'll record it and I'll put it on YouTube and I'll drink a beer. I'll be like, fuck this. that, that would be badass. He is such a badass. Um, I like his personality. I like his the way he talks and how he could go 0 to 100. And I wouldn't mind seeing him run for president. He will win. He'll definitely win. And there'll be beer trucks parked in front of the house, part of the White House. They just leave the fucking trucks there. It's part of security. The beer trucks.
Pussy too.
Oh man, that man. Uh, he could run if he really wanted to. He's not as popular as The Rock is right now, though. Um, I always thought that Dwayne Johnson was a lot closer to Barack Obama than Austin was, and I tell you right now, it's Dwayne Johnson. He's being groomed already. It's already started. Um, be funny, be like The Rock and John Cena as vice president. Vice President Cena. Oh man, what is this now? Fucking wrestling is running the government now. That's crazy. Well, they already have Trump, and Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame. He's part of wrestling. He's part of the wrestling world. He did host a few WrestleManias, and his if I'm not mistaken, in Jersey, in Atlantic City. He I think it was in the Taj Mahal. He had a few WrestleManias there. I think he had like two of them. Like they were like towards the beginning. It had it was when the wrestling was pretty good back in those days. It was like the old school, good wrestling. Um, but if you look at it, he was all into that, and he actually participated in a match, not in a match, but he shaved McMahon's head, and that was Donald Trump. And he gets into those entertainment things. Don't be surprised that he's going to these games and all that, because he does like these football games. He likes watching sports. He's big on sports. He likes golf. He likes, like, there's a lot of things that this guy likes, but they don't really polarize it. They don't, now they're saying it. Oh yeah, he's going to a football game, you know, between LSU and Alabama. Which team you think he's gonna go for? Oh, he's gonna go for Alabama because he's white. I mean, don't look at him like that. He could be white, but he has a lot of black in him too. Trump got a lot of black friends. You know what I mean? He does. Case in point, Kanye. Oh Lord, what a basket case. And then the other one, Kim Kardashian. Oh Lord, I'm in a trance. I need a medicine. I need a pill. I need a pill. I don't know. Freaking, I didn't want to start with a Kardashian again. Oh man, I don't want to start with her. She's too crazy. Hey, tag team, what's up? Tag team. Oh, Austin would be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, what the hell? The first president to ever curse in Congress.
Oh,
Yeah, in the hall. You're gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Trying to speak here. He's saying, "Don't fucking clap until the end." Like, if I was gonna be the president, I'll just be a cursing president. It's like, listen, go fuck yourself. Go do what the fuck you want. I'll be the cursing president. They're gonna elect me. It's like, we want him. He says the truth. It's like, yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit. It's like Rick runs for president. Yeah. I'm gonna run against The Rock. I'll tell you right now, I'll compete with him. I can compete with him. I'm pretty quick in my mouth. You know, he may have little slick moves, but he ain't slicker than Rick. That's for damn sure. Fuck that. Oh yeah. No, but they're friends. Austin and Trump, they're friends. That's what people don't get. Like Austin, Trump with Dwayne, he knows Dwayne. They're friends. The Rock and Trump, they know each other. Like that's why I'm saying all this shit is all rigged up. The whole system's fucking rigged. You know, it's rigged. They're all friends. They notice like the wrestlers too. They're friends like with Trump, and Trump friends with Hillary, and friends with you know within the inner circle. They just pluck them out. It's like, all right, this one's gonna run for president. Oh, who's this one? Oh yeah, it's John Cena. Oh shit, you can't see me too. Oh Lord, his movie sucks. He's not a good actor, and they're trying to force him into a role that it's just not for him. He should have stayed in wrestling and continue entertaining that and make money off of that. His movies are not good at all. I don't know if he ever had a good movie, um, at all. And it's like they trying to push him onto the people, but like for me, I don't feel the energy. That's he's not the chosen one. He's just this white boy from Massachusetts. That's what he is. Word to your mother. Anyhow, that's what he would say, John Cena. he's a he's a weird one. He's weird. Cena's weird. He's a weird guy. It's like how the fuck you need a contract for someone to live with you? That bitch. He made this Bella girl, is his girlfriend, I guess, sign a contract, a confidentially contract or some shit because she's living with him. Like she's so stupid. She stayed with him for a long time. I was like, I would have told her if she would have been here on my show. I would have told her you're wasting your time, and I could have saved her a lot of headaches and problems. Because I would have been like, no, get away, get away. He's not the one. Oh, but please, no, shut up. Like, no, Cena is like a weird character. But they force him on us. Like he's supposed to be some superhero, and I just don't, not getting it. But but it's nice to see you girls here and guys, whoever's here, whoever's that third person. Hello. There was four, there was five. I got a highest like seven, but hello and welcome to the show. It's 9:55 p.m. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking in case he does run for president for 2024? You know, um, they're not going to pin him against Trump because, first of all, there's too much mutual respect between Trump and the WWE as far as like the establishment and their wrestlers. But don't be surprised if The Rock runs for presidency 2024. Trump wins, Rock comes in and lay the smack down, right? Like his catch lines, because he's gonna be one of these presidents kind of like Reagan. You know, maybe someone could stop fucking chemtrailing. How about that? Stop chemtrailing. Stop the air pollution. Stop using so much fucking fossil fuels. Start like feeding into nature and helping nature, and you know 20 million trees is not fucking enough. That's my slogan. 20 fucking million trees is not enough. It's not enough. I'm sorry. It's just not enough. You need more than that. You need like 200 million. That would have been a cool number. 200 million. 20 million. That's get the fuck out of here. That's nothing. Mm, it's not much. It's not gonna help right away. You know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Well, let's see who's in the chat room. See what's up. We got tag team back again. Then Jessica, of course, and then mm, that's it. There's one more. Um, I'm about to wrap it up soon because I definitely want to get my rest in tonight and take my medicine. I'm gonna watch a movie. Thinking about what movie to watch tonight. We had movie night last night. Albert was part of the movie night last night. We saw They Live, and you saw it perfect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. And we saw They Live. It was a cool movie. It was a cool movie. Actually, right after I was done with Albert, something told me to watch this movie. Um, it's it was a movie it was a comedy movie too, but it was kind of nasty. It was nasty in some parts, but it was funny. It was a really funny movie. I wasn't expecting it to be that funny for a couple of kids because it's like it was just so freaking weird. But the name of the movie is called Good Boys. It's a 2019 movie, Good Boys. Um, I it got so funny at one part that I was just crying laughing. And it has oh my god. It was just Jessica, you're gonna have to watch that with me. You're gonna have to watch that for me. Awesome movie. Yeah, it was an awesome movie. Like They Live was a freaking yeah, we watched it yesterday. I watched that movie already like maybe like 50 times. It's such a good movie. You know who bought it for me? Tag team. Tag team got it for me. So and she's in the room, of course. Oh man, Jessica, you don't have a wrench. Let me give you a wrench, girl. I just noticed. I was like, wait a minute. I see tag team blue and Jessica's not. That's crazy. I know she wants to be empirical guessologist, but that's Jessica. I can't like call her any other name. I just like Jessica. All right, there you go. So, yeah, I saw the movie last night. I don't mind watching it again tonight. It was funny. There was this one part. Oh my god. I was just cracking up. Cracking up. And it was just I don't want to give out the movie or say too much about the movie, but it was funny. It was funny. Then it got a little weird and stuff. And then it was just like, yeah, it was just a little weird. But that's that one part just killed me laughing. I was like, It was so crazy. It was crazy. You gotta watch the movie with me. You watch the movie with me, then we'll have a good night watching movie. I have popcorn. I'm gonna pop another popcorn. That's what we did yesterday. Albert, he pops his popcorn. I pop my popcorn, and we had movie night.
Oh,
And we're just watching the movie. We're having a good time. Yeah, and it's all good. It was funny too. It was good. Like we saw the movie, we saw They Live, but then I saw like after I saw the Good Boys, I was like, man, Aubrey would have been here, would have been laughing, man. That shit was crazy. I'm gonna put it on tonight so you can watch it. Uh, I'll do another movie night tonight. So if anybody wants to watch a movie night, um, let me know now. Forever hold your peace. Then I will send you a new feed, a new private feed for us to watch a movie. So you could come join me live and watch Good Boys. And it'll be something fun. It'll be something cool. Crazy. It's just so crazy, especially in the beginning. And I was like, oh my goodness, like these kids cursing. I'm like, why are these kids cursing? Why are these kids like, I started like, and then but then you start trying to get back to these kids' thoughts and how they're doing their acting and stuff. And you have to see it. You have to see it. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up for now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start a new feed and private time, movie time. I'll give you guys some time if you guys want to make your popcorn. I could have up to 100 people. To be honest with you, I could Brady Bunch the place. I could have a lot of people. So with that said, I'm done. I'll be if you're gonna make popcorn. I don't know if you want to do that or you're okay, but I'm gonna end the show. Thank you so
oh,
much for watching. It's a 3 hour show, so it's not like 6 hours long these shows. But damn, tomorrow we're gonna try to have Athena. We're gonna try to have Athena come on and help us out, and if she has some free time, it depends on her. I don't like to push on people, but she, if she's free and she's okay, we'll bring her on and we'll do some readings and we'll have a good time because then I'm want to do readings and then I'll have more psychics on and it makes it more fun. It's a lot more fun. I love when other psychics are on with me. It's like I get so charged up. But with that said, have a good night, have a good day. See you tomorrow and probably midday report. We'll see. Good night for now. Bye.
oh.